Hello to everyone, especially to the students who enrolled in College of Engineering, BS Maths, BS Physics, BS Chemistry, BS Stat, and BS Education major Maths. And to those students that your courses were not mentioned in my vlog, as long as you enroll this subject, which is Integral Calculus for this semester, I would like you to invite to study with me today. My topic is all about definite integral involving trigonometric function. When we say trigonometric function, let us recall our formulas in our trigonometry. We have Pythagorean identities, we have double angle, triple angle, reduction formula, and so on and so forth. And we have to be remembered about our formula for the basic indefinite integral. And of course, before we proceed to integral, we should learn first our differential calculus, because every time we will assume that u will be our something, and then we have to differentiate both sides. Okay, further explanation, I have a definite integral problem on the board. So I have integral from pi over 6 to pi over 3 tangent to the fourth x times secant squared x dx. Okay, so this is what I mean. So I need to assume u will be tangent x. Then differentiating both sides, that will be du is equals to derivative of tangent, that will be secant squared x dx. So meaning this one is equivalent to du. Okay, so this will be equal to integral from pi over 6 to pi over 3. So note that this is lower limit and upper limit is pi over 3. Then what is tangent fourth? That will be u, right? So meaning this will be u to the fourth. Then secant squared x dx, that will be equivalent to du. Okay, so our standard formula for basic indefinite integral, so we have n plus 1. So our n is 4, then plus 1, so this will be 5. Whatever our exponent will be our denominator. So I have now u5 over 5, then limits from pi over 6 to pi over 3. Okay, so plug in the value of u. U is tangent, so this will be circle brackets tangent x raised to 5th power over 5. Then limits from pi over 6 to pi over 3. Okay? So we have to consider our formula. F of B minus F of A. So note that this is our upper limit. Then this one will be our lower limit. Okay? So this will be equal to tangent to the 5th x, then this will be over 5. Okay, limits from pi over 6 to pi over 3. So apply this formula f of b minus f of a. So this is b and then this is a. So 1 over 5, right? Then square brackets. Then I will use brace. So I have now tangent x will be circle brackets pi over 3. Then minus tangent circle brackets. Wait, I forgot. This will be enclosed and then this will be raised to the 5th power. Sorry. This is 5th and then minus. This will be open brace tangent circle brackets pi over 6, then enclosed with brace raised to the 5th power. Okay, so let us use our scientific calculator. So tangent pi over 3 is equal to square root of 3. Okay, just check using your scientific calculator. Then tangent pi over 6 is equals to square root of 3 over 3. Kindly check if the value are correct. Okay, so I will plug in. So 1 over 5. Then I have now square brackets. Then tangent pi over 3 is square root of 3. So this will be square root of 3 raised to the 5th power. Then minus tangent pi over 6. So that will be equivalent to square root of 3. So this will be square root of 3 over 3 raised to the 5th power. Okay? So let us simplify what is square root of 3 raised to the 5th power. So meaning we have to multiply itself 5 times. So square root of 3 times 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 square root of 3. So this one will be square root of 9. Then this one also will be square root of 9. Then this one will be times. The remaining is square root of 3, just right, times square root of 3. So square root of 9, that will be 3. Times square root of 9, that will be 3. Times square root of 3. So meaning 3 times 3, that will be 9 square root of 3. So this will be 1 over 5. Then square brackets. I have now 9 square root of 3. Then how about this one? Square root of 3, so they are the same, right? So this will be 9 square root of 3. Then how about 3 raised to the 5th power? 3 raised to the 5th power, so meaning 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. So 81 times 3, that will be 243. So 81 times 3, this will be 243, correct. So this will be 243. Okay, enclosed with square brackets. So this will be equal to 1 over 5 square brackets. LCD will be 243. Then multiply 243 times 9. 243 times 9. This will be 27, carry 2. 36, 38, carry 3. 18, 21. So 2,187. So this will be 2187 square root of 3. Then minus 9 square root of 3. So 2187 minus 9. So borrow, this will be 7. So this will be 17. 17, 9, 8. 8, right? So this will be 8. Then this will be 7. 21, 7, 8. So 1 over 5. Then I will use circle brackets. 21, 78. Then square root of 3. Then over 243. Okay, can we reduce 2178 by what? By 3. Let us try. So allow me to erase this portion. So 2178 can be divided by 3. So this will be 7. 21. Bring down 7. This will be 2. 6. 1, 8 can. Okay? So this will be 6. I think we can divide by, let's try 7 to 6. 9. Let us try 9. So 2178 divided by 9. This will be 2. 18. Then this will be 11. So this will be 3. Then bring down 7. So this will be 4. Then this will be 36. 1. Then 18. 2. 242. So that will be 0. So 242. So this will be 242. And then, let's say, divide by 9, right? So this will be 242. 242. Then how about 243? Can we divide by 9? So 243 divide by 9. So this will be 2, 18. So borrow, this will be 14, 6, 3. So this will be 7. This will be 63. 27. So this will be 27. So I have now 1 over 5. Then circle brackets 242. Square root of 3 over 27. Can we divide by 242 by 3? Okay. 242 by 3. 242 by 3. This will be 8. 24 cannot be. Okay? I think this will be the answer. So, this will be equal to 1 over 5. Then I have now circle brackets. I'll just rewrite 242 times square root of 3. Then over 27. Since we cannot divide 3 anymore, how about 5? Wait. 242 divide by 5 cannot be. This will be 4, 20. No, cannot be. So 27 times 5. This will be 35, carry 3, 10, 135. Okay, 135. So this will be 1 over 135. 1 over 135. Then circle brackets 242 square root of 3. Then this will be, the final answer will be 242 times square root of 3 over 135. Since we cannot reduce this one, now this will be now my final answer of integral from pi over 6 to pi over 3 tangent to the fourth x times secant squared x dx is equals to 242 times square root of 3 over 135. I think this will be the answer, and that's all. A friendly reminder, if you have questions regarding this matter, just leave your comment or comments in the comment section. Then, if you agree with me, please like and share, and do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Franz Maths TV. Thanks for watching.